everyone, and tonight I am going to be showing you how I do a mascara beauty eyeshadow routine. If you don't know, I am Beautifully Breezy here, and I am a mascara makeup artist. What mascara makeup is, it is a 3D foundation, which I will be showing y'all tonight, as well as my eyeshadow routine. And so we're going to be doing both of those tonight. If you have any questions at all as far as color matching or about any of the products that I use, just inbox message me and I will be happy to help you. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started with our eyeshadow routine. Obviously I've already done my eyebrows and my eyelashes for time's sake. Both of those take me just a little bit extra time, so I just went on and did that. Obviously we're gonna clean up these eyebrows and everything first, just to kind of make us have a nice clean surface to work with. But, so we're gonna get started, okay? So here we go. Gorgeous. So we are going to be using several of these colors tonight. We also want to match our nice bling bling we've got going on here. So we've got to have an eyeshadow to match that, obviously. Okay, so we are going to prime our eyelids and give us a nice clean white surface to work with. And also it will help our eyeshadow stay on as well. So we're just going to go in with our concealer that we're going to be using. So I just take my power powder brush. Say that 5 times in a row. Seriously. You will get tongue-tied just like I did. Okay. So, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning for my other job as a dental assistant. So, I'm a little delirious at the moment. Okay. So, we are going to just take this and rub it on our eyes. I'm gonna have to use this mirror just a little bit so I can see, because y'all are kind of far away. And I'm going to also zoom on in here just a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing as I'm messing up my beautifully sculpted eyebrows. But it's okay, because we're not perfect. I'm gonna be like Bob Ross tonight. I'm gonna say, just paint your brows wherever you please. Yeah, we meant to put that there. If you want a little happy tree, just put you a little happy tree right there. Okay, so we are priming our eyelids. We're getting some nice coloring going on. And I like to add just a little bit more right just on my eyelids, just a little bit. Okay, so just like that. Okay. So now we have got that. Okay. So now we are going to start on our eyeshadow. So let me get my compact going on here. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do the upper portion of our eye. I always leave my lid to do last, just because as you go in to do the upper part of your eye, you're gonna have a little bit of fallout onto this area, and I like to do what is called a cut crease. So basically you take concealer and you cut the line where your lid is, basically, and you can create it as big as you want. So if you have like little small eyes, if you just take your concealer up a little bit more, it actually will make the eyelid look a little bit bigger and make you be able to see that eyeshadow a little bit better. So I always do that last, just because you're gonna have the fallout and everything else. Okay, So first of all, we are going to start off with what is called Bubba right here. So we're going to take a little Bubba on our brush, and we're just going to do a sweeping motion. As you can see, this is just the fluffy end of the brush that I'm using, and we're just going to keep going back and forth just like that. Okay, now we're going to do the other side just like that. Okay, so we've done both sides now, and sometimes you just kind of have to keep layering a little bit. And I go back and forth on each eye because it just seems like that way I can make it even. And if anybody out there knows me, I like everything to be even. I don't like anything to be not the same. I get that from my grandmother. Okay, so next we are going to go in with our my Jai, something like that. It's this little pinkish color right here. It's pretty. It has a pretty name that I wish that I could pronounce. So this is going to give us kind of just like a little bit of a pink color. And don't be afraid of these colors. I have green eyes, so using bright colors like this actually brings out that color in your eye. And I do love this brush because it is so fluffy. It's easy to blend in everything. If you have a more dense brush, it's going to be hard to really blend things out, because if you go in with a dense brush, it's going to just put all of that color in one area. Whereas this is kind of a little bit fluffier. You can kind of take it around just like that. Okay. Alright, so we've gotten that done. And sometimes you might just have to add just a little more, just like that. Okay, so next, I'm just going to come in just a little bit closer so y'all can see me. We can be all up close and personal. Okay, next we are going to go ahead and do right in here in the crease, and we're going to darken that up a little bit because you want to have a nice clean line from this part of your eye to this part of your eye. You want to cut that so that when you're looking, you can see a nice definition in both sides to separate the colors. Okay, so next we're going to go in with the little bit more dense part that I was talking about of your brush right here. So I'm going to be going in with coal. Okay, and always whenever you go in with your color, you want to take it and tap it just a little bit. That will help with the fallout, because whenever you go in, you're going to pick up a lot of color. And you don't, even though we like a lot of color, we don't want too much color. Okay, just like that. And see how we're creating that line? And see how much better that eye looks than that eye, than that eye. Okay. So just like that. Okay? And then you can take the other end of the brush and just kind of smooth that out. Just like that. It is raining cats and dogs outside tonight. I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background, but it is loud. Goodness. Picked up a lot of color that time, but that's okay, just blend away. Just like that. And then you can always go back in and take a little bit of your color that you were using before and just go right over the top of it. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to the actual eyelid. So, this is the part that I was talking about. You're going to want to cut your crease. You don't have to, but I'm going to cut mine. And if you want to know how I do mine, then do it like me. So, we are going to go back in with our color. And so I'm taking just a little bit on this small end of my brush. And we're just going to, sorry, I'm going to look down just a little bit so I can see what I'm doing here. And let me tell you, this makeup, like the foundation, which we'll talk about a little bit of that later, but it goes a long way. I mean, you could see I just took a tiny little amount. I mean, not much at all. And I put it on the end of this brush and I put it on, and you see it already covered that, and then I've got some more too. I mean, this stuff is amazing. It goes a long way. And then I take my finger. Your finger is going to be your best tools, okay? So you're going to take your finger and you're just going to kind of take a little bit of that product off, because if not, then you're going to have a big old blob of concealer, and you can wear that as eyeshadow, I guess, if you want to, but I don't know. I don't know if that would be very attractive. Okay, so we're still going in with our concealer, and we're using our nice little pinky finger to blend a little bit of that in. Okay, so now we have done both sides just like that. Now we're going to go back over to our colors. So now we're going to start off first by putting a base down, and then we're going to switch over to the sparkle. So first of all, I'm going to go in with the color Bright Eyes, and so I've got the flat end of my mascara brush. And the awesome thing about these is you get basically two brushes in one. So you get one end on this side, nice little brush, and you flip it over and you get this side of the brush. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the Bright Eyes. Tap a little bit, and we're just gonna go right across our eye, just like so, like that. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more and go on the other side of our eye, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and go in with the darker color now with our dense brush, and we're going to go back on the side over here. And the reason why I'm doing this before I go in with the sparkles is because once you get that sparkly color on, it's very hard to blend the two. And I like kind of a smokier eye on the outside of my eye, just like that. And so we're going to go the other side and do the same thing. Okay, just like that. And so now you've got a nice dark edge over here and over here. And then once again, just take a little bit and blend those edges out. Nobody wants a nice line there, edge. Okay, now for the fun part. We are going to add our glitter. But first, I'm going to just kind of smooth that line just a little bit before we go in with our color. Okay. Get excited. This is the fun part. Okay. So, hold on one second. I'm going to get my Stay Spray that's on the other end of the table. I'm not prepared, people. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. So we've got our nice little Stay Spray. Then you're going to take the flat end of the brush and you're going to take just a little bit and spray. And then we're going to take it and go just right across the glitter, aka Graceland. I love it. Okay, so now that we've got that beautiful color on there, you're going to pat. You're not going to rub, you're going to pat the color on, because the more you get to rubbing, the more fall you're going to have. So you're just going to do nice little patting motions. Okay. Mr. DeVille, I'm ready for my close-up. Okay. I told y'all would have something to get excited about. Now we're going to do the other eye. Little. And then we're going to go back in on the other side. Oh, sorry. Pat, pat, pat. Just like so. Okay. Now we are going to clean up our eyebrows, and then we are also going to add our eyeliner, and then we're going to finish the rest of our face. So we're going to take our lighter color, and I actually think I'm going to go in with Moonlit instead, which is right there. And because it is a little bit lighter than my concealer, it's a little bit more of a white color. So I'm just going to take the little end of my brush, and you're going to go right underneath your eyebrows. And as you can see that line there, it will be going away, don't worry. I don't go out in public like this. So you're going to just keep blending away there. And then, once again, I'm going to take our pinky and then clean that up just like that. Then we're gonna do the other side the same way. Okay, and then just smooth that in. Perfect. So I'm going to leave the top portion of my eyebrows. I'm not going to mess with it just yet because, yeah, I'm not going to mess with it just yet because we're going to go ahead and go in with our foundation here in just a minute. And I probably will get some of that foundation near my eyebrows, and so there's no point in trying to fix them right now because we're going to have to go back and fix them anyways. So we are going to go in with our eyeliner, and I like using a liquid eyeliner pen or just liquid eyeliner in general, just because it's easier for me to work with and it is easier for me to put on. So I'm just using the NYX eyeliner pen right now. Get that little hair out of the way. And I just go straight across. My eyelashes are blocking me out just a little bit. Y'all, is that color not just gorgeous? It is just, I'm looking at it in my mirror and it is just sparkling. I absolutely love, if any of y'all know me, bling is my thing. I mean, seriously, I love anything blingy. And then once you get one eye where you want it, then you're going to skip over and do the other eye. And I'm just going to rub a little bit of that off. Of course, get that on my hand, and that's not going to come off for the rest of the night. So then we're going to go over and do the other side. Okay,